Hi, we're back. Episode 2. Wu-Tang. so, um, so we asked, what do you guys want to hear about? And everybody said gaslighting. So we're going to start gaslighting. If we run out of time, we're going to split it into 2 episodes, but we're going to try and get it all in the first one.
It's probably going to end up in 2. There's so much to this. This is such a complicated thing.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to be talking about this.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give you the history of gaslighting first. It actually started with a movie with the title Gaslight, oddly enough.
Weird, right?
Who knew? So it starts out with this lady named Paula. And not that I've seen it, I'm going to do the best I can here. Correct me if I go wrong, okay?
It's an old movie. It's from like the 40s.
1944.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ingrid Bergman.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Show off.
Okay.
So Paula, her aunt dies mysteriously, her very wealthy aunt, and leaves her everything that she has, her mansion, her jewels, her art, all of those things. And so Paula takes it over, as she should, and she's enjoying her life, and all of a sudden this man shows up. And they fall madly in love so very quickly.
Yep.
Really quickly. Like quicker than most things.
Like love at first sight?
Mm-hmm. Little bit of love bombing. That's some foreshadowing for some other things we'll be discussing.
Yep.
Anyway,
Yep.
They fall in love. They get married. He moves in. Things happen. And the things that happen are some jewels start getting moved and stuff. She can't find her stuff. She's hearing footsteps in the attic when no one should be in the attic. Your creeper face.
It's scary.
It is scary. She's hearing all this scary stuff. And being in the 40s, everything is lit up with gas lights. The lights are flickering in those for no reason. And she goes and she tells this dude, hey, hubby, this stuff's going on. And he's telling her, nah, no one could be up in that attic. There's no reason for it. No. It's all in your head. And she's like, but I'm hearing these footsteps. The lights are flickering. I don't know. And it keeps happening. To which he keeps responding, no, it's not. No, that's no way that's happening.
No,
man, it's in your
happening.
Head. Right. So this goes on for time, and she really starts to feel like she's losing her mind because she keeps seeing these things, and she starts doubting herself and can't figure out what in the world is happening.
Yep.
So in the story, what's really happening behind the scenes is dude killed her aunt because he knew how rich she was and stuff.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
He killed her.
Killed her.
Ooh.
Killed her.
Okay.
Had this whole plan made up prior to meeting Paula. That aunt was going to die. He was going to marry Paula. And then he was going to take over all the things. Right. So in reality, it was him in the attic the whole time. And the reason that the lights were flickering is we don't know this stuff nowadays, but the lights were flickering in the rest of the house because the lights in the attic were on, and they were using more of the gas than the place was used to. And so the lights that in the lower areas of the house were flickering because they weren't getting their source of gas as much. So she was correct. She did this whole elaborate setup to catch him in the act and all this stuff, apparently. But it took her a lot of time to figure out what in the world was happening. She thought she was losing her mind because that's what she was being told. It was being reinforced over time that she's crazy. That word again. And he was trying to get her institutionalized so he could take over, and have power of attorney of her things.
Yeah.
So that's where the term gaslighting comes from.
Yeah. And that's kind of terrifying, isn't it? Ugh.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, gaslighters are kind of terrifying in their own. But
they come across so charming, like dude did.
They're the greatest.
Oh.
They love you so much.
Everything
just for
in
yourself.
common.
So anyway, one of the questions that we got a lot was, do gaslighters know that they're doing it? And the question is, That's kind of. There are some out there that, they know they're doing it. And
dude from the movie.
Right, yeah. And those people are a little fucked up. I don't know how we feel about swearing on this channel.
I say lots of fucked up.
Okay, lots of fucked up. So, really very messed up. But some people genuinely don't know that they're doing it. They just kind of are used to getting their way, and this is the only way that they know how to get their way, so they're going to keep doing it. But
usually those are at the lower levels too.
Yeah,
not this elaborate plan like dude.
Yes.
But
yeah. Hardly any are like that. But it doesn't really matter why they do it, because they're doing it. and
There it
it's
is.
wrong, and
Mm-hmm.
it's hurtful, and it's a form of emotional abuse. And yeah, I'm gonna say emotional abuse because that's what it is.
Absolutely.
Um,
Are we going to demonstrate?
yeah, so we wanted to show you guys what gaslighting sounds like, because sometimes people are like, am I being gaslighted? Am I making this up? Chances are, if you're asking yourself, am I making this up? Am I blowing this out of proportion? Am I crazy? Then it's probably happening to you.
And here's the thing, your body picks up on it 1st.
Mm-hmm.
You feel it in your gut, and you feel it in, I feel it in my shoulders too. They get tight because something's going on, and our bodies are trying to let us know. But the thing about the narcissists who are doing this gaslighting is that they're so smooth and they're so charming that it doesn't make sense.
Right.
It's an intermittent reinforcement kind of thing. So we're like, but they were nice over here, but now they're kind of being weird and saying it like that. I don't know, but they were nice over here. So I'm going to still think that they're nice. I'm going to still think that they have my best intentions at heart. Even though they did a little bit of this, that makes me feel weird, and I don't like it.
It makes me feel yucky. It makes you go like, that's not nice. That doesn't feel good. And so the other thing about gaslighting too is that it is basically a way to get you to doubt yourself.
Yeah.
In an effort to control you. And that sounds so creepy, right? I mean, who out there like really is that diabolical? And I read somewhere, this was perfect. They said, gaslighters are not some guys with long beards stroking white cats thinking about how they can hurt people. They just are people who kind of just do this as a way to control others, and they really get a reinforcement of like, this feels really good, so I'm going to keep doing it.
They use that as an energy source.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work on someone, they move on to someone else.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into what that's like too, to not be that someone.
Yeah.
But that's going to be in the future.
It's probably going to be a second episode.
Yeah.
Because we're already at 7 minutes. So here's what it sounds like.
She's going to gaslight me.
I'm going to gaslight Andrea. Okay. Andrea, I told you to be here at 8 o'clock.
No, you told me 7.
No, I told you 8. You must have misheard me. You're constantly late.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. Maybe next time you can be here on time.
I thought you told me 7.
So that's 1. Andrea, can't you pick up after yourself?
I thought so.
No, I'm constantly picking up after you. Andrea, they told me that you forgot the football snacks again for John's party.
I usually remember them.
Well, you forgot them. Everyone says you're unreliable.
Oh.
I can see where it's coming from.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You know, Andrea, you would have better friends if you listened better to people.
I thought, I mean, I'm a therapist. I think I listen okay.
Yeah, you would think, but that doesn't transfer into your personal life.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You should evaluate that. I told you that that sweater was ugly. Carol said so.
Not Carol.
Yeah.
Carol told me she liked it.
Well, Carol said it to me. I mean, Carol's not a liar.
Freaking Carol.
No.
Not gonna...
It was ugly, I told you.
Okay.
You know, the other day when we were arguing, you called me a pig.
I did?
Yeah,
That
you
doesn't
did.
sound like me. I don't do that. I'm not a body shaming kind of name caller.
Well, you did.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry is not good enough. You need to evaluate your actions. What you do hurts people.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Andrea said to me the other day that, you know, women are sexual objects. And I am telling her, no, I never said that. And she said to me, I heard you say it. And I said, you know what? Andrea, I don't know what to tell you. Men talk like that. It was locker room talk. That's how it goes.
Ooh.
And Andrea told me the other day that she's been reading a lot about narcissism. And I told her, you know, no one else thinks that way, right? Like, you're crazy. And also, I just want to end with this story. There was this woman who found out about men in her office rating the coworkers who is hot and who is not, and the list of women hot 10 down to 1. And she found out, she said, that is so sexist and inappropriate. And they said, don't be so sensitive. And she was like, it's sexism. And they're like, you're just being a woman again. That's just how guys are.
Yep.
It's just locker room talk.
And the more she protested, the more sensitive she became.
The crazier she became.
Exactly.
Yep. So that's what gaslighting sounds like. In our next episode, we're going to talk about how to get away from it.
How to stay safe.
Yeah. It's possible. You can do it. But we are going to address it next time.
Remember, you're not crazy.
You are not crazy.